You're listening to The Sound.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Festus again. Just got out the shower after a hard day's work. I mean, we went ahead, finished up Poor Richard's Park, and I guess the regional director or basically the big fish came out and was like, you know, he just wanted to congratulate us. He just wanted to thank us and encourage us for what we've done for the city. As a matter of fact, y'all should get a clip of him on a personal note thanking us. But he said something that struck all of us. That he's had different groups come out. He's had paid staff. And in 4 years, could not do what we as brothers and sisters in Christ could do in 4 days. I'm sorry, not even 4 days. I take that back. In 2 days. And I'm not talking about 2 days sitting there all day sweating it out. I'm talking about we go down there, bust it out for what, 3-4 hours. We go to prayer, go to Brooklyn Tab, go to Abyssinia. We doing all kinds of other things. We still, we're doing prayer walks. We're still, stopping, chopping it up, talking to people. You know what I'm saying? Preaching the gospel. And I mean, he couldn't do that in 4.5 years, or somewhere around that. I mean, that just speaks volumes to me when it comes down to what you can do with just a little bit of your time, talent, and resources. That's a whole nother thing, though. I got my notes, my little journal, because otherwise I'm just I'm be lost. So anyway, we went to the playground today, and it was sad because the kids in the neighborhood were so excited that they played on the wet paint. And this is some thick wet paint. Is it still in my head? Is it still in there? Can y'all see it? Oh, no. Well, that's something else. Well, anyway, thick paint. Kids played in it. They got it on their hands, on their clothes, and their parents was probably like, church people. But hopefully they weren't. But one of the things that I took away from that, because in each experience you're supposed to pull from that and build. And that's just the same. It's the way the Spirit works on you, So the kids went and did that, but that spoke volumes to me when it comes to the gospel, where we're taught about having a renewed mind. Now the thing is, you can make environmental changes all you want to, but the thing is, until your mind and your heart are changed, worked on, you are not going to experience change. You're not going to experience anything. It's going to be the same thing over and over and over again. So the thing is, when you are stuck in a sin habit, or when you feel that somebody else is encouraging you to do something that is unholy, and you stick yourself around that person or that thing time and time again, it becomes a part of you. That's why I believe it's in 1 Corinthians, Paul says, do not be misled. Bad company spoils good character. And the character is the makeup, the build of a man or a woman, person. So why would you spoil your character, which is your makeup, your build, what everybody's going to judge you on, purposely? And so you say, I ain't doing it on purpose. Well, if you're sitting around hanging around the same old people doing the same old things, then that seems like it was pretty purposeful to me. Anyway, we got a chance to finish that. Poor Richards. They says is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Of course, y'all gonna see the pictures. Y'all see a little snippet of the video. I mean, but it's done. And it's thanks to Fellowship of the Fountains, of course. Thanks to whoa. Let me rewind that. Thanks to God, Jesus Christ, first and foremost, because He enabled us to be out here, to do His will, to spread His word, and for that, eternally grateful, eternally grateful. But next, of course, Pastor Tibbs for having a vision to bring us out here, and then of course to Fellowship of the Fountains, Forever 21. It's just wow. But something I did not cover yesterday was me and Courtney's encounter on the train. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna try to say that so we could probably do that together, because that was wild. That was wild. What else we do today? Marcus Garvey Park. We went there, and wow, just the deep history there at Marcus Garvey. I mean, you could still see where the slaves were just chained and shackled down, and where they're housed, and just the lookout post that was there, and I mean, it just, when you think about the time that you're born in, the time, the place, the environment, it that you're truly blessed, because easily you could have been born in a totally different situation, easily. And that's why I just thank God for the situation He put me in. I'm just content in my situation because God gave me enough that I can bear, even though at times it felt unbearable. And y'all see the pictures, y'all see the video, of course. And one of the things we kind of talked about today was how that same place of bondage, some 200, 300 some odd years ago, is still a place of bondage today. There's drug paraphernalia out there. There's sexual paraphernalia out there. I mean, they just got rubbers on the ground. You know what I'm saying? They just got bottles everywhere, needles everywhere. They got human feces just there. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when you live like that, what separates you from an animal? And the thing is, if we don't have the love of Christ in us and share that with other individuals, that they too may experience the glory of God and His grace and His mercies